नमस्कार, बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है आपके अपने ही चैनल KFCS स्पोर्ट्स बिट पे। तो स्पोर्ट्स बिट की ऑडियंस का भी स्वागत है। आज दोनों चैनल्स पे लाइव चल रहा है, KFCS और स्पोर्ट्स बिट। और सबसे पहले सबको बहुत-बहुत बधाई कि भारतीय टीम पहली टीम बन चुकी है जिन्होंने सेमीफाइनल में क्वालीफाई कर लिया है। इसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूँ तो दूसरी टीम है जो इस वर्ल्ड कप से एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है, वो बन चुकी है इंग्लैंड। कल बांग्लादेश की टीम ऑफ़िशियली एलिमिनेट हो चुकी थी, अब इंग्लैंड की टीम भी ऑफ़िशियली एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है। तो इंग्लैंड का जो स्ट्रगल है अब फाइनली खत्म हो चुका है। और इस ना बहुत ही डिसअपॉइंटमेंट था आज इंग्लैंड की टीम के लिए टॉस जीता, टॉस जीतकर लखनवी अंदाज़ में बोला पहले आप बैटिंग करिए लेकिन अ, कुछ भी सही नहीं हुआ, बॉलिंग बहुत शानदार की इस वर्ल्ड कप में अच्छी बॉलिंग देखने को मिला, क्रिस वोक्स ने 3 विकेट चटकाए, 2 विकेट आदिल रशीद ने लिए। बॉलिंग बहुत टाइट की, एक डिसेंट स्कोर पे रोका इंडियन टीम को 229 रन और यहाँ पर जो जीत थी वो सिर्फ़ बॉलर्स ही दिला सकते थे, जो कि इंडियन बॉलर्स ने बखूबी काम किया और आज बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच देखने को मिला। रोहित शर्मा ने एक ज़िम्मेदार भरी पारी खेली, ज़िम्मेदारी ली पूरी तरह से और एक पल भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि मैच जो है भारतीय टीम के शिकंजे से बाहर जा रहा है। बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच हुआ आज इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड के बीच में और इंग्लैंड की जो उम्मीदें हैं, वो पूरी तरह से अब समाप्त हो चुकी है। अब औपचारिकता रह गई है इंग्लैंड के लिए, इंग्लैंड और बांग्लादेश अपने औपचारिकता है अब उनकी अब अपने लाज बचाने के लिए खेलेंगे और थोड़ी-सी बात करते हैं डिटेल में आज का जो मैच हुआ, कितना ज़बरदस्त गेम था। अगर मैं बात करूँ तो बहुत अच्छा गेम में देखने को मिला अगर मैं देखूँ तो बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त मैच हुआ और इस मैच में सबसे शानदार अगर मैं बोलूँ किसी का किसी ने बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त परफ़ॉर्मेंस किया वो थे मोहम्मद शमी। मोहम्मद शमी जिनको बहुत ही अ, फर्स्ट चॉइस नहीं रखते हैं प्लेइंग 11 में और प्लेइंग 11 में बोलते हैं या नहीं इनको हम प्लेइंग 11 में नहीं रखेंगे बट फाइनली अब इन्होंने अपने को प्रूव किया है कि क्यों इन्हें प्लेइंग 11 में रखना चाहिए क्योंकि बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त बल्लेबाज़ है और अगर मैं बात करूँ तो बहुत ही शानदार ये खिलाड़ी और गेंदबाज़ी बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त की मोहम्मद शमी ने 2 मैचेज़ की अगर मैं बात करूँ तो एक में 5 पर और 4 विकेट 9 विकेट ले चुके मोहम्मद शमी और मोहम्मद शमी ने फाइनली बताया कि वो किस तरीके के गेंदबाज़ हैं और क्या वो कर सकते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है कि एक बहुत ही बेहतरीन और आज का जो मैच था वो इंडियन टीम के लिए यादगार था, इंडियन फैन्स के लिए यादगार था। आज एक रियल टेस्ट हुआ इंडियन टीम का, पर फिर भी कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो इंडियन टीम को सोचने की आवश्यकता है, जिस पे काम करने की आवश्यकता है। अगर मैं थोड़ी-सी बातचीत करूँ प्लेइंग 11 की, इंडियन टीम के प्लेइंग 11 की, उन्होंने सेम प्लेइंग 11 रखा। मैं थोड़ा-सा मुझे अजीब-सा लगा क्योंकि जब मैंने पिच रिपोर्ट पढ़ा और वहाँ पे साफ तौर पे लिखा हुआ था कि ये एक ऐसा ट्रैक है जहाँ पे स्पिन बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाला है, फास्ट बॉलर्स को ज़्यादा हेल्प होगी नहीं। लेकिन अंडर लाइट्स जो है थोड़ी बैटिंग थोड़ी-सी आसान होगी, बॉल स्विंग भी होगा फास्ट बॉलर्स के लिए थोड़ा बहुत मूवमेंट है, सबसे ज़्यादा स्पिन होगा। तो वहाँ पे मुझे लगा कि अगर पिच रिपोर्ट में स्पिन है तो हम अश्विन के साथ जा सकते थे, अश्विन के साथ अटैक कर सकते थे। पर यहाँ पर अश्विन की जगह नहीं बनी, अश्विन आए ही नहीं। इंग्लैंड की टीम 3 स्पिनर्स यूज़ कर रही थी, लियाम लिविंगस्टन मोइन अली आदिल रशीद। इंडियन टीम के पास 2 स्पिनर थे, वो थे कुलदीप यादव और रवींद्र जडेजा। दोनों ने बहुत बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन किया। इंडियन टीम की बात करूँ तो शुभमन गिल बहुत ही सस्ते में आउट हुए, 9 रन बनाकर आउट हो जाते हैं। उसके बाद शुभमन गिल के बाद विराट कोहली गोल्डन डक इस वर्ल्ड कप में पहला गोल्डन डक है और बहुत ही अनफॉर्चुनेट डिसमिसल था, उसके बाद श्रेयस अय्यर शॉर्ट बॉल पे आउट हो जाते हैं। श्रेयस अय्यर बार-बार इनके नाम आ रहा है क्योंकि ये शॉर्ट बॉल पे फँस रहे हैं। अगर एक ही तरीके का डिसमिसल होता है एक बल्लेबाज का तो कहीं न कहीं प्रॉब्लम ज़रूर फेस करता है, जो कि हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। इस तरह का परफॉर्मेंस होना नहीं चाहिए और श्रेयस कहीं न कहीं इस चीज़ को मेरे को देखने में लग रहा है कि फँस रहे हैं और सभी लोग आसानी से फँसा रहे हैं। तो हमारे साथ है कृष्णा स्वागत है आपका। स्पोर्ट्स
स्वागत
डे।
है, थैंक यू कुणाल जी।
जी, तो कृष्णा जी, कैसा लग रहा है सुन के? भारत पहली टीम बन चुकी है सेमीफाइनल में पहुंचने वाली। हमने हर डिपार्टमेंट में अपना काम किया है इस बार। कुछ डिपार्टमेंट जरूर रह गए, लेकिन फास्ट बॉलिंग जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस है आज।
जी कुणाल, मतलब ये चीज से इंडिया क्वालिफाई हो गई है सेमीफाइनल के लिए। और अभी नेक्स्ट गेम है, वो भी इंडिया जीत लेगी श्रीलंका के साथ, तो क्वालिफाई तो हो चुकी है ऑलमोस्ट। मतलब बस क्यू लगना बाकी है।
क्यों लग
और
चुका है? आपको बताना चाहूंगा क्यों लग चुका है, क्योंकि ऑफिशियल है। 12 पॉइंट्स पे ऑफिशियली आप क्वालिफाई हो जाते हैं। तो क्यों लग चुका है इंडिया के इसमें। अब यहाँ से जो 10 पॉइंट जिसके भी होंगे थर्ड या फोर्थ पोजीशन में, वो भी क्वालिफाई हो सकती है। डिपेंड्स करता है कि कितने लोग 12 को क्रॉस करते हैं। तो मुझे लगता है शायद इंडिया और
नहीं, अभी
न्यूजीलैंड और
क्यू नहीं
साउथ
लगा है,
अफ्रीका।
मैंने देखा अभी क्लिक बस नेक्स्ट मैच जीतेगा तो क्यू लग जाएगा। अभी तक क्यू लगा नहीं है, क्लिक बस में देखा मैंने।
बट मेरे हिसाब से अगर 9 मैचेस हो रहे हैं, 9 में 18 मैक्सिमम पॉइंट है। अगर आपके 12 भी हो चुके हैं तो आई थिंक ये क्वालिफाई होना चाहिए। यहाँ पे फंसना तो नहीं चाहिए कुछ। चलो बाकी देखते हैं। जैसे आईपीएल में 16 होता है, 16 पे क्यू लग जाता है। तो देखते हैं। तो आज का मैच कैसा लगा कृष्णा? मतलब बहुत ही जबरदस्त मैच। 230 रन डिफेंड करना आसान नहीं होता है। जैसी पिच रिपोर्ट आई थी
लेकिन
कि
आसान तो नहीं है, लेकिन जैसा इंग्लैंड का जो परफॉर्मेंस चल रहा है बैट से, उनके हिसाब से तो आसान था, क्योंकि श्रीलंका जैसी टीम ने भी फ्लड विकेट पे इंग्लैंड को 200 के अंदर ऑल आउट कर दिया। और इंग्लैंड का तो बैटिंग खराब ही होते जा रहा है दिन भर दिन। पहला 156 ऑल आउट, फिर अफगानिस्तान के सामने 200 रन में भी ऑल आउट हो गए थे वो। तो इनका बैटिंग चल नहीं रहा है ये कंडीशन में कुछ ज्यादातर। मतलब कोई परफॉर्म नहीं कर पा रहे। रूट ने सिर्फ एक ही मैच में परफॉर्म किया, अब वो बांग्लादेश के अगेंस्ट। उसके बाद तो परफॉर्मेंस ही नहीं आ रहा है उनके बैट से। और क्या मतलब बेस्टो भी स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं, इसके लिए मैंने बोला रॉय को इंग्लैंड। हेलो कुणाल, सुनाई दे रहा है?
हाँ, मैं सुन रहा हूँ। आप बोलिए, कंटिन्यू कीजिए।
मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि मुझे लगता है बड़ा ब्लंडर किया बेस्टो को एक साइड में रख के। मुझे लगता है रॉय को खेलना चाहिए था एज ओपनर, क्योंकि वो केकेआर के लिए भी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस कर चुके हैं। वो स्पिन भी अच्छा खेल सकते हैं, एकदम एग्रेसिव ओपनर है। और रॉय इंडिया में अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस कर चुका है, मतलब वो भी T20 हो हालांकि में, लेकिन उनका जो बैट से केकेआर के लिए परफॉर्मेंस आया है वो बहुत ही जबरदस्त आया है। तो मुझे लगता है बेस्टो अभी आउट ऑफ फॉर्म है, बेस्टो का कुछ फॉर्म नहीं चल रहा है और स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं। और मलान भी क्या है ना, मलान ऐसा टफ कंडीशंस में ना परफॉर्म करते हैं, लेकिन आज उनका बैट लग के स्टंप पे लग गया वो। हिट बैट मतलब बैट स्टंप पे लग गया, तो मतलब ऐसा ऐसा हिट विकेट हो गया, मतलब कुछ ऐसे ही हुआ, मतलब बैट बॉल को लग के स्टंप पे लग गया। तो वो और बेस्टो का भी ऐसे ही कुछ डिसमिसल था, तो अनलकी डिसमिसल माना जाता है उनको, क्योंकि
बिल्कुल
डायरेक्ट
इनसाइड एज।
बोल्ड तो हुए, लेकिन मतलब क्या हो गया पता नहीं इंग्लैंड टीम को। मतलब इस बार कुछ परफॉर्मेंस कर नहीं रहे, बॉटम ऑफ द टेबल है। और चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी से भी लगभग क्वालिफाई नहीं हो पाएंगे, अगर ऑस्ट्रेलिया से भी हार जाएंगे तो। इंग्लैंड का मुश्किल है चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में भी क्वालिफाई होना। क्या हो गया पता नहीं इन टीम को, कि ऐसा डिफेंडिंग चैंपियन जैसा टीम भी नहीं खेल रहे लोग। मतलब 200 का टारगेट भी ये लोग पार नहीं कर पा रहे।
आई थिंक चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में भी क्वालिफायर खेला जाएगा, क्योंकि आई थिंक 8 से 9 टीम्स होती है उसमें भी।
हाँ, लेकिन ऐसा रूल है कि जो भी पॉइंट्स टेबल में जो 7 टीम है, जो पॉइंट्स टेबल की जो 7 टीम है वो क्वालिफाई होगी चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी के लिए। तो इंग्लैंड को उसमें आना ही पड़ेगा अगर क्वालिफाई होना है तो, वरना आउट हो जाएंगे वो।
बिल्कुल। देखते हैं क्या रहता है। क्या पता यहाँ पे नेदरलैंड सरप्राइज कर दे किसी को भी।
नेदरलैंड्स, हाँ, इंग्लैंड को भी हरा सकती है, जैसा अफगानिस्तान ने इंग्लैंड को हराया, तो नेदरलैंड्स भी हरा सकती है। नेदरलैंड्स का भी इस बार वर्ल्ड कप बहुत अच्छा रहा है, मतलब उन्होंने 2 अपसेट्स कर दिए। एक तो बांग्लादेश को हराया, और पहला मैच तो इंग्लैंड से साउथ अफ्रीका से जीते, जो उनका मेन मैच था वो जीते। और अफ्रीका के सामने उनका मतलब लाजवाब परफॉर्मेंस था, किसी ने सोचा नहीं था कि नेदरलैंड्स हराएगा अफ्रीका को, क्योंकि अफ्रीका की बैटिंग यूनिट बहुत स्ट्रांग है। उनके टॉप ऑर्डर से लेके मिडल ऑर्डर तक सब पावर हिटर्स है। आप सोचिए डिकॉक हो, माकरम हो, क्लासन हो, फिर ये क्या, फिर आपका मिलर भी पावर हिटर है, तो किसी ने सोचा नहीं था नेदरलैंड्स अफ्रीका को हराएगा। तो इस बार वर्ल्ड कप भी कुछ अलग है, मतलब कुछ सरप्राइज देखने को मिल रहे हैं। फिर दो मैचेस में हमने क्लोज मैचेस देखे, जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया और न्यूजीलैंड हो गए, वो भी क्लोज मैच था। तो ये वर्ल्ड कप अच्छा तो जा रहा है, लेकिन ऐसी थ्रिलिंग मैचेस हो ना तो कुणाल मजा आएगा वर्ल्ड कप में।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, आपके पास भी आते हैं, हमारे पास है राहुल अय्यर। सो वेलकम राहुल, हाउ आर यू? सो फाइनली इंडिया क्वालिफाई फॉर सेमीफाइनल्स, फर्स्ट टीम टू क्वालिफाई फॉर सेमीफाइनल.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there is no stopping India at the moment. I think India can win this tournament without losing a match. In my opinion, that the way this team is playing today, it was the first time that really after the halfway mark, you could say that India was not in a winning position in the match, or it was the match was more in favor of the opposing team. That was not the case in the previous matches. India did have their task cut out coming into the second innings of the match, and we managed to come out on top.
Yeah, of course. So, Rahul, what went wrong for England team? Means they are good in bowling. They restrict a decent score, that is chaseable score 230 anyways, irrespective of what pitch is behaving. I think they have Joe Root, they have David Phalan, they have Ben Stokes, they have George Butler, Liam Livingston, Moeen Ali. When so many batting is there, even David Willey can bat. So what went wrong again, Rahul Ayyar? I think today was the game where England should win it.
Well, it's pretty obvious. The batting went pretty wrong. They started pretty well, came to 30 for no loss, but after that, almost everything went wrong right from the beginning. They faltered against both pace and spin. I'm not able to really decode why things are going wrong for England in this tournament. Nothing seems to be working for them. They have batting until number 9, yet
Yeah.
they're not performing. It's very surprising. I think it's down to lack of practice. Your preparation for the World Cup is playing the 100 for 1 month and only playing 4 ODIs before a tournament. That is not acceptable. That's not the way to get geared up for a tournament. It doesn't matter how good you are or how capable you are. If you don't have practice, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. One by one, let's just ask about England combination also. कृष्ण नायर, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं, अब तो सफर खत्म हो चुका है इंग्लैंड की टीम का, तो अब यहाँ से अगले 4 साल तो पूरी तैयारी होगी, तो आपके अकॉर्डिंग क्या प्लेइंग 11 से तैयारी करनी चाहिए? कहाँ फिलिप साल्ट की जगह बन रही है? क्या इस प्लेइंग 11 में क्या जेसन रॉय को लेके आप दोबारा से अगले 4 साल तैयारी करेंगे, या फिर फिलिप साल्ट को ट्राई करेंगे आप?
मुझे लगता है कि जेसन रॉय खेलना चाहिए। जेसन रॉय के पास एक्सपीरियंस भी है ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप का, और ओडीआई में वो अच्छे परफॉर्मेंस भी कर गए इंग्लैंड के लिए। ये नहीं बोलता हूँ कि खराब है, वो अच्छे परफॉर्मेंस भी कर गए, लेकिन करंट जो बेस्टो का फॉर्म चल रहा है, मुझे नहीं लगता कि बेस्टो को वर्ल्ड कप में मतलब यू शुड हैव एडेड बेस्टो इन दी ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप स्क्वाड, बिकॉज यू नो दैट बेस्टो इज इन परफॉर्मिंग वेल फॉर इंग्लैंड इन ओडीआई क्रिकेट। सो I don't think Bairstow should have come in the World Cup. I think they should have backed Roy. Or Hales is also not retired. I don't think Hales is retired from ODI cricket. You should have backed those guys. And Phil Salt is an inexperienced player in
हेल्थ
ODI
इज
cricket.
रिटायर्ड, हेल्थ इज रिटायर्ड फ्रॉम इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट.
Oh yeah, so you should have bet Roy. Roy is in retired from international cricket, and Roy is a good player, spin also. And he's, I know he didn't perform well in a couple of years time, but Roy is a good hitter, and Roy performed well in IPL also last year in same Indian conditions. So I think Roy should have come in. The World Cup squad. I don't know what happens to England whenever they come to India. They perform like minors and they lose back-to-back matches. In 2011 World Cup also same happened. England didn't qualify for quarterfinals as well. They were knocked out in group stage. So I don't know. Only T20 cricket they qualify in semi-finals because
Small
T20 cricket
correction.
is an
Small correction, Krishna Nair. The one where England lost before the quarterfinals was in 2015 in Australia and New Zealand. Actually, in the 2011 World Cup in the subcontinent, England made the quarterfinals and they lost to Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, I'm saying that I don't know why England struggles in Indian conditions in Australian conditions, in especially in ODI cricket and in Test cricket. I don't know whenever they come to India or Australia, they plays like minors against any other teams, whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's what you say Sri Lanka, they perform like minors against them, and even big teams they lose so badly. So I don't know. I think they only I don't their batters don't suit the conditions, or they're performing so badly. Means if you see a player like Root, he is a good player of spin. Though his form is not there, but still getting out on duck is shameful. And Stokes also today was struggling a bit. I know he came out of injury, but still he was struggling to hit balls, and he came out of the stump, and he tried to hit Shami, but it got out to Bold and he went on duck. So uh, I don't know what's going on wrong with the England batting lineup. They did good bowling today. They didn't leak any wides or extras today. They bowled very well, but their batting is laying them down.
yeah,
So I
pretty
think Harry
impressive.
Brook also should have come. Kunal, Harry Brook also performed well. Harry Brook also, I think he scored some 50 also. Some any other team. I don't remember the team, but he performed very well. And Harry Brook should have played today.
Yeah. Okay, I will definitely ask same question with Rahul also. First of all, Krishna, tell me your 15 means if anyone saying you to choose 15 players that you are starting preparation for upcoming World Cup after this World Cup means after 4 years. So name your 15 means your 15 with a captain whom you like to prepare for another upcoming World Cup.
For England team.
Yes, for England team ODI format. Okay, he is not there. Okay, so Rahul, you can tell me your 15 means you are thinking that this player should be in this position and prepare for World Cup. I think you will agree with Butler captaincy. You are going with Butler as a captain. Tell me your 15.
To be honest, under Josh Butler, England won the T20 World Cup last year, so you can't just sack him because he had one bad World Cup. That's not the way to do things. First of all, England needs to prepare properly and take this tournament seriously. You can't go around playing 100 ball cricket and say you're ready for a 50 over World Cup. That's not how things work. And so a lot of rebuilding needs to be done for this English team. I think a lot of these players now are getting a little bit old, so they will need to find the talents from domestic cricket. It's hard to really pick up 15. You can't really settle on 15 players right now. You can't zero in on 15 players right now for an event that's 4 years later, in my opinion. You have to see who is
But rough,
performing well in
rough plan.
domestic cricket. You have to see who's doing well in international cricket. You have to see both of these, and then you have to keep trying players out and seeing who what will click for you, because there's loads of cricket going on these days. It's not just your domestic cricket in England. There is also the league cricket to take into account, and leagues are played all over the world. I know for ODI cricket you can't rely too much on franchise cricket, but sometimes that knowledge can also come in handy, especially like for the next World Cup that's going to be held in South Africa and Zimbabwe. You can look at performances in, for instance, since the South Africa T20, maybe not the Zim Afro T10 so much, but South Africa 20, you can definitely have a look at. You can see performances there. A lot of English players are playing in leagues around the world right now. If you look at the beginning of franchise cricket and IPL, ECB was not willing to send their cricketers for franchise tournaments. Now they have opened up and they're allowing cricketers to play in franchise cricket and get exposure and conditions all over the world. So, uh, England ECB selectors have to look at all these before selecting a squad. Right now, it is very hard to tell you. You can't for an event that's going to happen 4 years later. You can't. It's hard to tell you right now that England players should only consider these 15 players and nobody else, because every time there is a World Cup squad chosen, there will always be debates about whether we could have selected this player or that player. And even this Indian squad for the World Cup, we've been discussing why hasn't, for instance, Sanju Samson been selected, or why hasn't Yuzvendra Chahal been selected? Why not Bhuvi? Um, so these arguments are always going to be there when a World Cup squad is chosen. You'll always feel like you should have chosen. There are certain players who could have been chosen but were not chosen. In England's case, that is Jason Roy.
Yeah. Yeah, continue, Rahul.
Yes, in England's case, that is Jason Roy. So long and short of it, I'm not going to really commit to a 15-man squad yet. That is my answer.
Yeah, okay. So Rahul is not be able to tell us a 15. Can you tell me, Krishna, if you are thinking?
Kunal, I think Root Stokes will retire from that ODI World Cup. I think Butler is how many years old? 29, 30, something.
Yeah, 30, 30,
Yeah,
around 30.
so he will also after 4 years, and I think Butler should also resign as captaincy in ODI cricket, because in ODI cricket his form is not there. If you see in 2019 under Ian Morgan, Butler was a dangerous player. Under Ian Morgan, he's against West Indies he scored a brilliant pass, means good century against West Indies in West Indies, and if you see in Australia also he scored a century. I don't remember when, but under Ian Morgan he batted well. So because of his captaincy's pressure, he's not been performing with the bat. I feel so because of this captaincy, he's not performing with the bat. He's feeling
So,
pressured. So I think Butler should resign as the captain, and I think they should appoint new player as a captain. I don't know whom will they appoint, but if England performance this way continues in the ODI series also, so I think Butler should resign and some other captain should be appointed. I don't think any other will take, but because there is no any talent player in England cricket who can become captain. So Ben Stokes will also retire after this World Cup. So even Root is also his last World Cup. So I don't know who will be the captain, because Butler with this bat is not performing, and he's been struggling in recent ODI series as well. So uh, and he's nicking bowlers also in this World Cup. In the outside edge, he's nicking. So that's the problem, and he's not in good form in this World Cup. And if you see last couple of ODI series, whichever happened in England, also he is not scoring runs. So I think the captaincy pressure is there on Butler, and he's not scoring runs. So England, I think Salt may come back in ODI cricket. You should try. Um, then you have new talents also. Will Jacks is there. He can also
yes,
perform for
yes.
England cricket. Will Jacks is a very dangerous batsman as well, but he's not to be seen in the main England squad. That's the problem. Uh, so half of the players will retire. Means most of these England team players will retire. If we see Root will retire, Basto will retire after this World Cup.
I
So
don't think
won't play the
Bairstow is
two.
going. I don't think. Might be he will play.
No, because his Bastro's age is 34, and when next World Cup comes, it will be 38. So, and his form is also not
Depend
that
on
great. So,
fitness.
yeah, exactly, Kunal. So, it's hard to tell that who will play in the next World Cup. It's very hard to tell. As Rahul Iyer also said, it's very difficult to say that who will play, because who knows that England can produce some great talents in that upcoming future also, who can play in the 11, and most of these players will not play that World Cup. So let's see who plays in that World Cup.
Okay. But
Another
according,
thought I want to add is that England, actually in 2015, even in 2012 itself, they made the policy of having a horses for courses policy. But right now we see a lot of players who are still playing across all three formats for England right now. I think Joe Root, for example, shouldn't. I think he should just stick to Test cricket, in my opinion. I think he shouldn't play ODI or T20. You need to have players specializing for formats. You can't. Uh, Unfortunately, making schedules is not down to the selectors. They can only choose players according to what the schedule is going forward. We can have many debates on how the international cricket schedule should be, but when you're a selector, you can only select based on what schedule is given to you. So England has a like India and Australia will have very busy schedules. So you have to make players specialize in ODI, T20, and Test cricket. This way, whoever plays in every format, when you play, you will have your main players playing in most of the games. You won't have players taking rest often, and playing with second string sides often. So England has to kind of identify now who they want playing in ODI cricket and who they want playing in Test cricket, who they want playing in T20 cricket. I think this has to be revisited again. I think England's strategy has become like we have a team for tests, we have a team for ODI, T20 cricket, and then we'll combine both of those and we will play ODI cricket. That's the way things are looking right now. Joe Root was never in any kind of form or preparation or any rhythm to play in this World Cup. To be frank, he didn't have any form or not much practice. Suddenly, and for most of these 4 years since the last ODI World Cup, Joe Root has hardly been in England's white ball plans. He's hardly played that many ODI matches, and then suddenly they decided to bring him back just for the World Cup. This kind of template will not do for England. They have to they have to go back to what they started in 2012, which is having format specialists.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's move forward to a discussion. Let's talk about Indian team. So today, finally, we see some test of Indian batting order. So Virat Kohli, Golden Duck, it's okay. It happens one match. Shreyas Iyer, again short ball issue. And the short ball, you are getting dismissed. Same thing we have seen in Asia Cup also. So, do you think, Rahul, that this is a big concern for Team India? Each and every opponent is trying short ball against Shreyas Iyer.
It is a huge concern for sure. And Shreyas Iyer, he has done well in ODI cricket till now. He has a very good average. He's played a lot of very good innings. That's why he is here in the squad and being trusted as the number four batsman in every match. It's for Shreyas Iyer to figure out how to tackle the short ball. It, uh, and otherwise, it won't be long before Surya Kumar Yadav takes his spot, because Surya Kumar Yadav, even when he's was performing badly in ODI cricket, he's getting a chance. He's getting a chance to play one day matches, and now he has played a very good innings today. He should have gotten a half century, but he still played a very good innings and helped India recover, get past the 200 mark. So if Shreyas Iyer doesn't pull his socks up, the team management will be more than happy to take him off the team and replace him with Surya Kumar Yadav. So it's time, and I think that might be, although it is a gamble, it might be worth a try going forward. Maybe have KL Rahul bat at number four, Jadeja at number five, if you want, or and then uh, Surya Kumar Yadav at number six. Uh, this can be done. Probably, sorry, Hardik Pandya at number five, given he comes back into the team, of course. But we need if Hardik Pandya is not available, you can bring in maybe Ishan Kishan at number four or number five, and have him also come in for Shreyas Iyer. This will have to be done unless Shreyas Iyer figures out his weakness against short pitched bowling.
Yeah, of course. Okay. Okay, so there is one comment from Andy Mike that Rohit again proved that he is hitman Sharma. Okay. So Krishna, how much you rate today's Rohit innings? I think this was very special inning when India needed 87 runs.
Yeah, yeah, it's, Kunal, right. Rohit is performing with the bat in this World Cup. We all thought that Rohit is not getting practice. He is taking rest. He is means he is not playing any. He didn't play ODI series in West Indies. Also, people thought that he's taking so many rest. But in this World Cup, he's proved that why he took rest and he came back to his original form. And he means he what he played against New Zealand, what he played against Afghanistan is carrying the momentum same, and he alone fought for Indian team. The other batters failed apart from Surya Kumar Yadav with the bat. So he and Surya Kumar Yadav, the Mumbai Indians boys, only took the India to the victory. If Rohit Sharma wouldn't have performed, I don't think India would have crossed even 200 runs. So I think I think he will carry his momentum same in the other games as well, and he will score runs for Indian team. And in last World Cup also, he was a second highest run scorer or second highest run scorer in the World Cup. This time also, I think he will be in the top three, top five list in the batters ranking. So as a captain, he's stepping up and he's scoring runs for Indian team.
Yeah, okay. So Rahul, if we see the Rohit Sharma performance today, I think Rohit Sharma looks like that he's playing in a different pitch other than other batsmen.
Yeah, he played a very good innings today. Usually, Rohit Sharma gets off to very fast starts, but today he got off to a very cautious start. He played a very cautious innings by his standards, and yeah, his innings was very crucial for the team. He played a very crucial one. Only disappointment is maybe he should have batted longer,
Yeah,
and he shouldn't have thrown his wicket away. But other than that, very good innings.
yeah, of course. So let move forward to another game. Let's talk about another game. Now, I want some question from both of you. So, how much you are enjoying the World Cup means second phase of the World Cup? In first half phase, we see some one-sided game, we see some high-scoring game. But don't you think the second phase of the World Cup is looking quite interesting? Means each and every team is contesting very close contest between the teams just to qualify for semi-finals.
Yes, absolutely. This is the point of the tournament where the competition heats up. But I have to say, Kunal, that it's looking pretty obvious who the four semi-finalists are going to be.
Yeah.
India is definitely one of them now, but
Yes.
I think the
And two
other three
teams
are.
already eliminate officially. Bangladesh and England is officially eliminated.
Hmm, yeah, so yeah, no chance for them. There is no chance for Bangladesh and England, and then the other teams doesn't look like they will make it. Other than that, who do you have with a chance to qualify? Pakistan is doing badly. Then you have Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, and Netherlands. So they're
Yeah,
not likely to qualify. Pakistan has an outside chance if they get some luck. Maybe they will
yeah,
qualify again, like last year in 2022 T20 World Cup. They'll need some luck and some upsets.
yeah,
Only then they can qualify. Like that,
yeah.
they
This
can
is a
qualify.
history. This is a history
But
of
that will
Pakistan.
not. But luck will not put you in the semi-final every time.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Every time luck cannot help you. You can't have other teams upsetting each other for you to make the semi-final. You can't bank on that every time. But look, Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa, these teams are all playing very well at the moment and they're looking very good. Australia had a slow start, but now they picked up. So these teams are all looking very good. I think these will be the other semi-finalists. Uh, that's uh, that's how I feel. I don't think Pakistan can. The only team that can topple one of these three teams from the semi-final is Pakistan. I don't see it happening. So for me, there isn't going to be much of a close race. Some matches could change it, but I think it's pretty obvious who the force, even with one or two upsets here or there, I think it's obvious who the semi-finalists are going to be.
okay. So Krishna Nair, how much you have enjoyed World Cup so far?
I only enjoyed two games, Rahul. One, the Pakistan South Africa game. Second, the Australia New Zealand game.
Okay.
Both thrilling contest, both enjoyment, both excitement, and both matches were fun. Means close contests is people love it to watch in cricket World Cup, and these two games I have enjoyed it very much. And yeah, if you see India, we might be the table toppers at the end of the tournament, but India, whom will they face in semis, will be decided in South Africa versus New Zealand. Whoever wins or loses, I think people will be happy if New Zealand doesn't face India in the semis, because New Zealand will look for the revenge, and in India will continue their form against what they did in Dharamshala against New Zealand. So let's see who faces India, means whom India will face in the semis. So the New Zealand SA game will be the also hope that will be also thrilling contest,
Yeah, okay.
third thrilling contest.
Okay, guys, so let's move forward to tomorrow game, that is Sri Lanka versus Afghanistan. So first of all, let's come to Sri Lankan team. Rahul, with the inclusion of Angelo Matthews, his bowling as well as batting. When we see the Ben Stokes in England team, he has only batting. Means he is not saying that he will bowl for England team, but Angelo Matthews, he is taking the duties of bowl and bat. Who knows, tomorrow Matthews will be a match winner with a bat also. So your views for Angelo Matthews? How suddenly the environment has been changed in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, his he has really improved. He's uh, uh, I mean, he's worked really hard. He's a resilient player. Every time you think he's out of the team, he makes a comeback and he proves himself, and he proves that he deserves a place in the squad. And I think he will really trouble Afghanistan. We can expect that. This is going to be a very interesting match because Sri Lanka, after losing their first three matches, they've now won two on the trot. They defeated Netherlands. They did have to work hard to defeat Netherlands. Then they really crushed England. So they are high on confidence right now. But Afghanistan, they have defeated Pakistan. They've defeated England and Pakistan. So they're also very high on confidence right now. So it's going to be hard to tell who's going to win this match. One of these, this is a crucial match actually for both the teams. One of these teams will have an outside chance still of making the semi final, and the other's semi final hopes will decrease with this match.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so if we talk about the performance of this team, first of all, I want to tell all the viewers about the news of the Sri Lankan team. Yes, the previous match, player of the match performer Lahiru Kumara is out of this match, almost out of the World Cup, because during practice session there is left thigh muscle injury. So what Sri Lanka have done, they have Dushmanta Chamira in a travelling reserve, who is the replacement now. So tomorrow we will see Dushmanta Chamira along with Lahiru Madhushanka, Dilshan Madhushanka, and Masoon Ranjita. This will be a three fast bowlers in Pune. So Rahul Iyer, if we talk about Dushmanta Chamira, what a great match he had in a World Cup qualifier. He was one of those bowlers who made a comeback for Sri Lankan team, and he was also coming from injury actually. He was coming in from injury in World Cup qualifiers, and Hasranga and Chamira was one of the factor where Sri Lanka dominate in the whole tournament. So how you see tomorrow the bowling combination Kasun Ranjita, Dushmanta Chamira and Dilshan Madhushanka?
Yeah, Sri Lankan pace bowling attack is looking quite strong in my opinion. Have hardly seen that from Sri Lanka. They may not have big name fast bowlers, but those bowlers who bowl for Sri Lanka are very crucial. And Dilshan Madhushanka, he'll be very crucial
Yeah.
if he can break the Afghanistan opening partnership very quickly. Then Sri Lanka will find their job much easier in the middle overs, because Afghanistan middle order is, although Yes, they performed against Pakistan. Still, their middle order is quite weak, so it won't be easy for Afghanistan middle order if their openers fall very early. And Sri Lanka has got pace bowlers who are getting early wickets and they are striking with the new ball. So um, I think Sri Lanka has the advantage in that department. As far as opening is concerned, maybe you can say they're somewhat both equal. They're both on par with each other. Sri Lanka has a better middle order, maybe. Afghanistan has better spin bowling. So this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So, Krishna Nair, how you see the Sri Lankan team inclusion of Angelo Matthews tomorrow? Dushmanta Chamira will come. So, how you see the bowling and batting balance of the Sri Lankan team?
Yeah, after the Anjuli Mathi's inclusion, Anjuli Mathi is an experienced all-rounder for Sri Lanka. I don't know why Sri Lanka kept him out for so many matches. For Asia Cup also, he was not there. So his inclusion is very positive signs for Sri Lanka, and I think he should get the bat tomorrow because in last game, Julian Mathis didn't came to bat. He bowled and he took a good wicket, but couldn't come to bat for Sri Lanka. Let's see tomorrow. Hope he comes to bat and score runs for Sri Lanka. And Laidu Kumara is out of the World Cup. I think Dashumantan Chamira is in travel reserves. I
Yes,
think he can come in the XI
he's
for Sri
coming
Lanka.
tomorrow.
And yeah, the Shumantan. Yeah, and Madhushanka is bowling well for Sri Lanka, and bowling is good for Sri Lanka. They will be high on confidence that they defeated England in the last game, and they will keep the confidence in tomorrow's game as well. And for Afghanistan also, they were both. This will be a good contest because both have defeated good teams
Yes,
in the previous games. So it will be a good contest. Let's see who wins this contest. And I'm backing Sri Lanka to win because Sri Lanka means their batting is still pretty good. Means they have good all rounders. Matthews is there, and Afghanistan is dependent on their openers. If their openers don't fire, then Afghanistan in trouble. And Sri Lanka. Their openers are in good form. The middle order is also good by the Matthews inclusion. So I feel Sri Lanka 60-40% to win the game. But where is played tomorrow?
Pune.
Yeah, so I think it will be a hope so. It's ice 300 scoring
Yes,
venue. Both
flat
teams
wicket.
score 300. Yeah, I hope both teams score 300 and high scoring. But today's game was low scoring. Let's hope that tomorrow's game will be high scoring game.
Yeah, of course. Only one match played in this World Cup in Pune, that is India versus Bangladesh, where Bangladesh players was really great. They have given us a good score, 250 plus. So let's see how the game will start. Rahul, question from you. When you see the Afghanistan team, they win the previous match against Pakistan, uh, picking a spin-heavy team. Means Noor Ahmed is there, Mohammad Nabi, Mujibur Rahman, Rashid Khan. Only one fast bowler was there. There was Naveen Ullah who is picking wickets. Ajmu, uh, Umarzai is there who is picking wickets sometime for this team. So how you see the Afghanistan team? Don't you think that each and every game, if you are going spin heavy, will not work always?
Yeah, it's definitely not going to work. And this Pune pitch is a more pace friendly wicket.
Yes.
So I feel Sri Lanka has got the upper hand over there. Afghanistan has only Fazal Haq Faruqi and Naveen ul Haq, but that won't really be enough for them. So Sri Lanka's task is very simple. They have to see off the Afghanistan new ball bowling pair, and they'll be able to handle the rest of it. I think if they face off the new ball bowling pair on this pitch, they'll be safe. And of course, in the middle overs, they should not screw up against Rashid Khan.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so let's see how the things will change. So tomorrow we will see. So this is the prediction time. So one by one, tell me your prediction. How much percentage you are giving? So Rahul, starting from you, who is going to win it? Highest scorer and highest wicket taker.
I think Samara Vikrama is going to be the highest run scorer,
Okay.
and highest wicket taker. I feel it's going to be Dilshan Madhushankar. I'm going to be very boring there and say Dilshan Madhushankar.
Yes,
Then match wise, I think 70% in favor of.
70%. Okay. Krishnan, your prediction. How much percentage you are giving to which team?
I'm giving 60-40 to Sri Lanka because Afghanistan spinners versus the Sri Lankan batsmen, because Sri Lanka also have good bowling, but I feel Sri Lanka will take on Afghanistan. Sri Lankan batsmen will take on Afghanistan spinners. So I think it will be spinners versus Sri Lanka's batsmen, because Sri Lanka batting is looking nowadays great. They are in good form. Patum Nishanka is in good form. Mendes is also in good form. Now Mathis is also an experienced player, and you see the only concern is the Dhananjay are not performing with the bat, and Charit also not performing the bat. If these two also perform, then Sri Lanka can score 300 plus, and I feel Sri Lanka will win it 60-40% chance, and I feel highest run scorer will be, I think, Kusal Mendes tomorrow. Highest wicket taker will be Dilshan Madhushanka.
Okay. 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 So guys, I am giving 80-20 to Sri Lankan team. For me, highest wicket taker is I am giving to Kushal Pereira. That is different thing. I'm going with Kushal Pereira, highest wicket takers on seeing the flat track. And for me, highest wicket taker maybe Rashid Khan. Maybe Rashid Khan. So let's see who will be the winner. But I think Sri Lanka has upper hand. So guys, I will ask some question from you. Then we will discuss. There is some gift that Indian fans are getting in upcoming year 2024. So can you guess? Rahul, can you guess? Then we will discuss about that. There is a
What a gift.
gift to all the cricket fans. Hint is from Team India, Indian team. So what will be the gift?
The gift should be winning the ODI World Cup, to be frank.
No, in 2024, when 2024 will start, there will be some surprise. Means you will be surprised that yes, finally, he is coming.
Rishabh Pant.
Yes, yes, yes. So I have update, guys. So Rishabh Pant is coming. Rishabh Pant is in a final stage of recovery, so he is going to start his career, means a second half of the life of his cricket career with a domestic cricket. Most probably, he will join the domestic cricket in November, and he is coming in India versus Afghanistan T20 series in India. That is played on Mohali on 11 January. So 11 January, Rishabh Pant is coming. So my question from you, Rahul. Uh, Rahul, you are hearing me?
Yes, yes, I'm
Yeah,
back.
okay. Okay. So Rahul, if we go 1 years back, Rishabh Pant, he was very impactful in Test match. India is not considering him in T20s. Okay, but what we see the visuals of Rishabh Pant on 15th August, that he's hitting sixes, means he's what he's done. He's just practice on hitting sixes. He's working on his knee also. He's working in wicket keeping skills, and he is going to come back with a T20 game in his international career. So how you will see the comeback of this Rishabh Pant, because I think still India is not thinking about Rishabh Pant should come in T20, but he is starting with a T20 series against Afghanistan.
To be frank, neither Ishan Kishan nor Sanju Samson have proven themselves enough in T20 cricket for India. Ishan Kishan is not even proving himself in the IPL. Uh, to be very honest, so Rishabh Pant deserves a chance. Sanju Samson, as much as I have been speaking in his favor in one-day cricket, he's not doing well in T20 cricket. He's not done anything in T20 cricket to deserve selection. And you look at him in the IPL too. He's not even captaincy material either. He's not. Rajasthan Royals this year in the IPL, you saw from 5 wins and 1 loss, they could not qualify for the playoffs. That
Yeah,
shows that his leadership qualities are very poor. If you're a very poor captain, if you can't qualify after winning five out of your first 6 matches, you can't qualify for the playoffs. Then That
Yeah,
shows very badly on him. Yes, he reached IPL final the previous year. That is fine, but he didn't take it one step further. He went one step backwards this year as a captain. He can play in ODI cricket, but only as a player. He can't be a player or a captain in T20 cricket. So Rishabh Pant should, I think, take their place and be the wicket keeper for them. We all know KL Rahul is not going to play in T20 cricket anymore.
yes,
Hopefully, he doesn't now. After being a flop in two T20 World Cups, KL Rahul shouldn't be anywhere near the T20 scene. He
yeah.
has
In
to stick
fact,
to
we are
cricket.
using Dinesh Karthik in place of Rishabh Pant. In fact, in previous World Cup, bigger mistake.
Dinesh Karthik was chosen only because he had a very good IPL in 2022, and to be honest, that is a little bit of a joke in my opinion. Uh, it's time to move on from Dinesh Karthik. You can't be half a player and half a commentator.
Yeah,
Uh, you can't be a player and a commentator at the same time. That you won't play seriously. You won't have the seriousness when you play. You can so he has to stick to commentary basically now, and let Rishabh Pant play. He's been a match winner for India. Hopefully, he will do well when he comes back and plays in the T20 format. Hopefully, he'll have a comeback in Test cricket as well. That's, I think, what we're hoping for, a little
I
more
think
than T.
in Test cricket he is fixed. No one can replace Rishabh Pant. I think so.
Yes, that is that, but we're hoping that he can make a comeback during the Test series in South Africa. Hopefully, that will happen.
Yeah,
And
maybe who knows? His performance will be great in domestic cricket. Might be he will get a call up. Let's see.
we have to see how that works out, because I think the Ranji Trophy doesn't start until December, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, so
So
in December he is going to start career.
yeah, so he
I
will
believe.
have to play one. He'll only get one or two domestic matches before that series. I think December
But
starting is the Ranji Trophy, and then towards the end of December, I think from Boxing Day is the first Test match against South Africa. So he will have to prove himself in domestic
but
cricket.
according to
He'll
reports,
maximum get only two or three matches to play before getting into the test team. If I mean, if he's to get into a test team, he won't have much time to prove himself. One thing is, yeah, you can argue that he will get 6 innings, because every match there are 2 innings in
yeah,
Ranji Trophy. But the thing with Ranji Trophy is sometimes many teams don't play 2 innings often. If you
yeah,
look at the Ranji Trophy format, sorry, I know I'm going off on a little bit of a different topic, but
yeah,
the Ranji Trophy format has to change. Logically speaking, if you're training these players to become players in Test cricket, you need to have the first class matches going on for 5 days and not four. And another point is, you cannot have points for first innings lead, because if you look at that system, that is very flawed. Teams will play only for their first innings lead and take the 3 points and go off. That will so you'll get boring draws. You will not get teams playing for a result if you do that.
yeah. Of course. Okay, okay. So another question from me, Rahul. We have always a question about in which number Rishabh Pant should play. In Test match, I think it is okay. In ODI, he is number 4 or 5. But in T20, again, if we see the opening combination, I think we will going to continue with Shubman Gill, SSC Jaiswal. Number 3, Surya Kumar Yadav. Okay. Number 4, you are giving to Rishabh Pant or number 5? I think Hardik Pandya will be number 6, most probably. And at number 4, there will be, who knows, you can go with Shreyas Iyer. You can go with another player that is maybe Rahul Tripathi. You can try him also in number 4 position. Number 3, Surya Kumar Yadav fixed. So, which position you are giving to Rishabh Pant, 4 or 5?
That's a very good question. I think number five should be for Rishabh Pant. In fact, I'm going to argue that Surya Kumar Yadav should be number four. That's where he's been performing well in
So,
T20
number
cricket. Of
3.
course, with Virat Kohli not playing T20 cricket, that's another thing. Surya Kumar Yadav becomes
Number three
your top,
automatically.
your like main player in the team, and in every cricket team, in any limited overs team, whether you're playing the white ball format or sorry, the T20 format or the ODI format, you always have your main guy at the number three spot. So with the Virat Kohli not playing now, I think Surya Kumar Yadav takes the number three spot. I will promote Hardik Pandya to number four, as a
Okay.
matter of fact, and have Rishabh Pant at number five. Following him can be
Ravindra Jadeja
Rinku
can be there.
can have Rinku Singh, and even Shivam Dubey can come in. Um, Jadeja in T20 cricket, I know he's done well for CSK in the IPL, but he's not hitting the ball well. He's not playing well as a middle order batsman. In fact, he should even be dropped from ODI cricket, in my opinion. He's another player I feel who should specialize in Test cricket uh, at the moment. Even in limited overs cricket, the only pitches where Jadeja is performing and getting wickets with the ball are pitches which take spin and are good for bowling. In pitches on flat wickets, he won't do well. He will be easy to hit.
Yeah. So let's see. The plan will definitely start after the 50-50 World Cup. We have a focus about 2020 World Cup because after World Cup there will be only 8 months to prepare. So in June there will be a
Out of those
T20
eight
World
months,
Cup.
2 months of IPL is there.
Yes, 2 months of IPL where you have to
2 months
prove,
of
and I
IPL is
think
there, and
Pant
another
has
two more months of
luxury.
Test cricket is
I
there,
think,
because we have to play the World Test Championship. We have away series in South Africa, a home series against England. So
yeah, home series against Afghanistan also where Pant is coming. And I think IPL is luxury for Pant also because he's a captain of a team and he can play anywhere where he wants.
yes, absolutely. I'm hearing that IPL might not happen in India. Hopefully, it happens in India, but
Yeah, we have getting news from IPL Council that confirm all the matches will be played in India. Might be date will differ during election, but it will played in India.
yeah, it will be similar to 2019, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah, so I was going to say that if IPL is not being held in India, hold it in West Indies, because
yeah,
that is the same venue as the T20 World Cup.
yeah. Of course, yeah. So this time auction will be really interesting on December. Let's see how many players are coming for a bid. So there will be very interesting call from Delhi Capitals and good teams also. We will have a separate video about that. So thank you very much, Rahul, for your time for
Wow.
discussion. So I hope you will get a major update in KFCS whenever you come. I think very few one knows about the Rishabh Pant comeback news. I think this news was coming
I think it
around
will be very
9
big news.
9 p.m. Yeah.
Rishabh Pant is a star player, and he's been a player who's been missed throughout this year. God knows what he would have done had he been fit this year. Who knows what would have happened? Maybe KL Rahul would not have gotten back into the ODI squad, and Ishan Kishan wouldn't have had a chance. Who knows?
I think Ishan Kishan missed his opportunity. Means so many opportunity to this player, so many opportunity to Sanju Samson. In fact, more than 1 year, almost. So
Sanju
many chances.
Samson, to his credit, has made use of his opportunities in ODI cricket, but due to what to say, I'll boldly say
Mumbai Kocha.
politics. Due due to very boldly, I'll say due to politics, and Sanju Samson has been left out of the team.
Yeah, of course. So let's see, guys, how the game will start. And tomorrow, another game. Want to see higher scoring games. So let's see who is going to win it. Must win game for both the teams, Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. I think Sri Lanka is going to win it and make the fight pretty much interesting. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much. Subscribe Sports Build and KFCS and get all the updates. Till then, thank you very much. Thank you, Rahul. So goodbye and good night, guys.
Good night.